This is the purchase of a Cumberland stove. It's the MF 3650, which is a limited edition stove bought from the country store, or they're online I believe at TC store. This is just a home video that I'm going to be making. I'm not a professional or anything else. It's just a self-install just to show you how I made out as I installed this. It was packaged very nice in the delivery. This is the actual stove here. As you can see, the front of the stove is all black all the way down through, and in the bottom canister down here, what they're calling the ash pan, with all these parts, and I've got them laid out as to what they are. This would be the burn pot, which I'll have to install. The power cord. There's 4 legs I'm going to have to put on. 4 there. And they're also saying this is suitable for a mobile home. However, if you do that, you have to use these 4 mounts here and mount them permanently to the floor. There's the handle for the hopper, which I've got to mount. There's the cleaning tool there, as well as the back plate. All the screws for the legs came in this bag. There's a handle, some more screws, and just wanted to show you here the instructions that I'm going to be going by. This does say that it's multi-fuel, which is very interesting. Like I said, it's the MF 3650. I'll show you the side of it in a moment, but it actually says it will burn corn. It'll burn hardwood pellets, as well as cherry pits, which I don't plan on putting any cherry pits in it. I did just want to show you on the side over here. Again, not a professional here. I'm just trying to help anybody who has to install one of these. This would be my first install, but this talks about the different levels that I'll have to program on the chart. You can see I mentioned has corn, wood pellets, and cherry pits, which is very interesting. Does have a computerized settings here, which I'll read through, and eventually when I get the last video up, we'll fire this thing up and see how it works. Here's the thermometer. I am going to go around to the back side real quick just to show you that it has a vent, which has actually got a filter on it, which I think is really nice. This will keep kind of like a HEPA filter. I have already just put this piece on for my stovepipe, which I'll get into later. That's a vent pipe right there for air, and over here, as you can see, is the power cord plug, as well as the I can put an external thermostat, which I'll probably do later on. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together. Each one of these videos will show that step. Okay, well, I've put the stove on its side, and I have the instructions. I'm just going to show you the pictures. I'm not going to go through all the wording, but as you can see, it's laying the device down and putting on the legs, and then putting on the handle for the hopper, as well as the shuffle rod, or ash shuffle rod, which is part of the clean out. And then the last item is the power supply, which we won't do. So I'm going to show you where the legs will go. As you can see here, the legs will go in the 4 corners. They're already pre-tapped. So I'm going to go ahead and attach those, and then stand the stove back upright. Here I'm just showing real quick. I've got the 4 screws, or 4 bolts I should say, put in. Getting ready to tighten them down, and I'll do that in all 4 corners, and then I'll come back and we'll stand the stove back upright. Okay, we've got all 4 of the legs on. As you can see, there's 3 bolts in each. There's 2 in there up in the corner. It's actually fairly easy to get to. 12 bolts, 1/2 inch socket, I put those on. There is a nice thing right here. These feet, I guess you'd call them, on the legs are adjustable up to 1 inch, so you can level out the stove. Okay, so now I'm going to stand the stove upright, and we'll put on the next part. Well, now the stove has legs. It's quite a bit higher, actually. It's quite interesting. That's good though. So there's some space, some ventilation there. The ash pan came with a handle on it. In a minute, I need to put on the shaker. Right now, I'm actually going to go and put this handle on to the hopper, which is right back there. Looks fairly simple to do. The parts are just screws. 2 screws there on the handle and 2 holes there on the hopper. We'll mount that and then we'll open the hopper, see what it looks like. Okay, that was a fairly easy project. Put the handle on, so I'm going to go ahead and open the hopper. See what we got there. So as you can see, more instructions. I'm guessing these are probably safeties. Okay, they want me to keep the kids out of the hopper. Probably a good idea. And they give them a little bit of the combustion materials, how far to keep it away. I wonder if it actually gives the numbers, if we can see those. I guess it's going to be too distorted to show. But they're saying 3 inches away from the corner and 4.5 from the sides. Here's the hopper. See if I can get a good picture of that for you. I believe the hopper's supposed to be 60 pounds. I'd have to double check. It's pretty dark down in there. There's a gate now. It's an electronic gate that they actually sent special instructions saying that it would shut off, close during power outage if I didn't have power, or if there was a fire problem with the burn pot, and it has a reset. So that's going to be a good safety feature. I apologize for not having good lighting here. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show you this. The burn pot, I actually put that in. It's upside down. It's a pretty good size burn pot. I mean, I can't really show it to you, but it's pretty good size. There's a handle out here that mounted to that, and that allows me to move the top of the burn pot, which unfortunately I'm not going to be able to see, back and forth for cleaning. So I'm pretty impressed so far. We'll give it a try.